Hello and welcome back to another video from Average FPL. Oh my days. Now, what a game week this was, really. Now, my team's been hanging on in there, I felt, for the last few weeks. I've just not had the time to sort of keep on top of it. Not that there's an excuse or anything. I was actually down a million places this week, which is not good. That's probably one of the worst decreases in rank I've ever had. I've actually got time this week, so I'm going to pretty much 100% definitely wildcard, and I'll put a video out about that and discussing my options. If any of you guys have any ideas as well, just let me know. Obviously, need some help, but I feel like my team, the big hitters haven't been performing other than Salah. I've been unlucky with injuries. I got unlucky with Calvert-Lewin, unlucky with Lukaku. And although, I had essentially no returns other than Richarlison and Salah, I was really gutted on Saturday because I was thinking of bringing in Mason Mount, as talked about on the preview video. And I think if I'd have brought in Mason Mount, he got 3 goals and an assist. I knew he was playing Norwich, it'd be a good game. And I think if I'd have captained someone like Salah, like I have been doing recently, that would be about another 40 points at least, about 40, 50 points. And you think, well, if I'd got those 50 points, that would have taken me to 76 points, not 86 points, with the average of 64. And I would have been having a great week in comparison to now. It just goes to show and highlight how important captaincy is. Looking back, captaining Salah, I wasn't really considering it. I know I've been doing it recently, but then I thought Man United away, I just didn't see him getting, especially 3 goals and an assist. But maybe that's poor judgment by me. And the reason I didn't get in Mason Mount or a Chelsea midfielder was because I had 2 injuries in the attack, and I just was in a bit of a rush and thought, like for like, get my 2 attackers out, get 2 attacking players in. And in hindsight, really, what I could have done is just played either Mbuemo or Manquillo, had the injured striker on my bench, and transferred somebody out in the midfield for a Chelsea midfielder. But I didn't really have the time to think about it. I was rushing before the deadline because the deadline was on Friday. And yeah, I mean, that's a load of excuses, really, but just trying to explain my thought process and really just to show how a couple of decisions can really affect your game week from being good to bad. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad manager. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're, don't know what you're doing, or your team is bad. Sometimes it's just those 50-50 calls that you get wrong, and it is honestly the difference between a bad game week and a good game week, and things like captaincy are so important. So yeah, looking at my team and who I'd potentially be taking out on wildcard, I think obviously Salah is safe. I think Ben Foster is safe at 4 million, and everyone else is potentially on the way out. I think I've just got to accept that I'm taking price hits on players like Digne, Shaw, Fernandez. I'm going to lose money on them. I tend to always lose money on my fantasy league seasons anyway. I did try and work on the price increase this year, and I did actually increase my squad. I think I was 100.5 million in the first few game weeks, and I was thinking it was going quite well. Now I think I'm 99.5. So I think I'm going to have a good look at it. Going to research the fixtures. I'll probably put out a few different teams on a video, and just talk through my thoughts. But yeah, not the best game week by a long stretch. Hopefully your guys' game weeks were better than mine. Still positive though. It's a good opportunity to start scoring some points and climb up the ranks, and obviously that'll take a while. You like to think if you've lost a million points in a game week, you can make a million places in a game week. It's not always easy. I find that it takes longer to climb back up the ranks, but we keep going, and yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.